everyone! Oh my, we are zipping and zooming down this line. You want to do this too? I know you do. So today we're going to teach you the updog system to the monorails in Techtonica. That is unlocking the monorail, powering the monorail, dropping the buildings for the monorail, opening the monorail to see it load, and finally go and zoom. Let's find out how you can do it just like me. Alright everyone, thank you, and welcome back to another simplified version of Techtonica how-tos. We're going to explain it real quick. We already talked about it in the intro, so let's jump right in. We're going to jump in. Unlocking. What is unlocking? Well, it is unlocking in the tech tree. If you go to the logistics, you'll see the monorail system. I already have it open, but I'm going to show you something very, very important. So, if I deactivate it, I now have to unlock the system again. You can see it costs 100 blue research, and this is something that is not advertised as it's not on this button, but rather on the left side of the screen. Accumulated charge required. This might be the first time you've run into this problem, and if you have, you need to have 200,000 kilowatt. If you notice down at the bottom right, you can see my power, and when I activate this, I use 200,000 power. We are not going to unlock the rest of these upgrades because this is a simplified explanation. I do not want to have these upgrades you may not have access to yet, so we are going to operate as if we are on the same system. That goes also for my energy. Energy, I am not using the energy boosts. So this is going to be expensive and slow, just like you're going to start out with, and that's okay. So to unlock, real simple, go to logistics, make sure you have enough power, enough research, hold it to unlock. That's step one. Step two, power. This is one where everyone gets caught. There is a bug. Unfortunately, you can't do anything about it. You might have seen the really cool energy steppers that are used in a variety of places. In fact, I may even have one on me, and I do. These bad boys right here, if you use one to connect your monorail at all, whether it is local power going out or outside power coming in, if you use one of these right now, it is bugged. Your monorail will not run. If you notice, when I look at my monorail, 200 power available, 200 megajoules. It's the same amount if I walk over here and I look at my accumulator, 200 megajoules. If I place this down, that 200 megajoules will not recharge. If I connect this, it will not recharge. Don't use energy steppers right now. They're broken. It's in process to get fixed. The devs are aware. But right now, if you're going to power your monorail, have local power and local batteries. If you can't tell this location, it's later in the game. It is the freight elevator, excuse me. And this power is supplied locally. I have nothing else connected to this. I do not have any other. As you can see, the floors end. That is separate flooring. None of this is connected to the main base. So, moving on, local power only. Do not use any high energy power. If you do that, it's not going to work. Now, next step. Drop your buildings. This is your monorail. It's quite simple. Drop the building. It places, as we already see. We can cover very quickly. We'll cover the loading here in a second, but obviously you need to place it somewhere where you have a clear line of sight to your next connection. Our next connection is across the water, so we're going to float across the water, sync them up, and that's it. They will automatically place. If I wanted to place this one, say, a little bit different, let's just say for the sake of argument, get rid of that, and we're just gonna change this one up a bit. If at any point you find a different spot, you could change the height by pressing V. It goes short, medium, tall, and of course you can rotate it different directions. If you move, it may or may not rotate the way you want. It has been a little finicky. I know they intend to work on these, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Right now, I think they're pretty cool. I think they work out all right. Right now, I'm going to get this, put him just a little bit of height advantage, and we'll reconnect him. Very simple. This is how you drop your buildings. If you do not have the towers in your inventory, if you have the materials, it will craft them. I just carry a stack in my inventory just to make sure I don't have to wait. And now as we fly back over, we'll show you how to load the monorail. Or as it is, open the monorail to see it load. If we open it up, we can just toss something in. You got a nice little stack of plant matter here. Plant matter should get grabbed. As you can see, there's our cargo pods. They get loaded, the 60 goes, and away it goes. Very simple. If you'll watch that again for a technical view, if you want to see what happens. Required 42 megajoules of power. The 60 is loaded, and it sends it off. This will continue to send until it is empty. You can continue to load it. So if you wanted to say, set up a crate, and just, you know, honestly, I should probably just, actually, you can't set these. This is a good point to point out. You can't set these directly next to your monorail. So you actually have to give them a space, in case you weren't aware. And just in case you were going to be fool around and wanted to load them up, you can do the whole load, set something up. Look, we're offloading. Hooray! And it can send something back for you. In much the same way you can manually load it. Now, the difference is, if you wait on your inserters to load, you'll notice the monorail was sending 60 before. Well, now the monorail will send as soon as it has space available. I don't know if that's able to be changed. I'll be honest. Thank you so much for your help there, little guys. That being it, that's your monorail. Quite simple. If that's how you want to run your monorail, all there is to it. You can unload directly once it's sent. It works the exact same way as loading. However, anything loaded in, as far as I'm aware, you can't load out if you were going to send. And as you can see, no power available. It has to wait. And as soon as it hits 42 megajoules, it'll go. Quite straightforward. Unlock it, power it, drop the buildings, open the monorail. But there was one more step we were going to look at, and that was the going zoom part. So let's take a quick look. If you go to your transportation tab, in there you have Railrunner. Now, I have all the Railrunners unlocked to my current tier. I have not gone to the next tier up. So we're going to deactivate those real quick, just to show you the difference. Once you unlock your Railrunner, you will need to craft one. It is a craftable item. It sits in your inventory. You don't have to do anything. If you go to equipment, there it is. It requires some mechanical components, Atlantum ingots, and electric components. And it simply sits in your inventory. Now you're like me, okay, Trobs, I have one. I have it unlocked. What do I do? Quite simple. Well, need more space. It's too close. Double tap and hold, and you will automatically latch on. And that's it. You'll start zooming away. Now, to the start, it's not super fast, but you can get the upgrades. And I don't know if the upgrades will apply while I'm on. They will. They get going really fast. So as we started, well, let's end it. I'm zipping and zooting. I built some monorails. I explained it to you using the updog method. Make sure to unlock, power, drop your buildings, open the monitor to see a load, and then go zooming. I'm Trobs Monkey. This is Monorails. I'm having a great time. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Trobs Monkey, over and out.